crash back down to the learn to fly. And then I crash back down to the learn to fly. And then I crash back down to the learn to fly. And then I crash back down to the each of us is flying, each of us is here, and each of us of course is beautiful. Each of us now, little baby bird, and the little baby bird is beautiful. Everyone knows now, everyone comes back home, and home is beautiful. I lost myself inside the great powerful skull, and it was beautiful. Every moment, every second now, each of us is beautiful. You, every time you know it, every time you see it, come back home is beautiful. You, little baby bird just learned to fly. He falls, he falls, he falls, he. Each one of us is a little baby bird, and each of us is a beautiful learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the and then I crash back down to the each of us knows that the little baby bird comes falling and falling and beautiful. Each of us knows that our eyes and our nose and our mouth and our ears are beautiful. Every single moment come back down to the top from the secret that is beautiful. I learned to fly like a little baby bird, but I fell and the falling was beautiful. Everyone knows that the secret is to just remain beautiful. Every time I know it, every time I see it, I grow up to the sky is beautiful. Little baby wings and little baby wings and little baby wings are beautiful. Every time I know it, every time I come back down, I find it's beautiful. I learn to fly, then I crash back down. Learn to fly, then I crash back down to the learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the each of us knows that the little baby bird is that the little bird is beautiful. Every time I come back down, I find out at once that the one is beautiful. You, no one gonna know it, no one coming back one time or again. That's beautiful. You coming back down, down from the top and the top and the down are beautiful. You. Everything is white and blue and gold and gray and green and beautiful. You, every time you know it now, then you open back up and the breeze come beautiful. You, when you want to lose now, then you start to win and then you lose again, and losing is beautiful. You, never gonna find out now unless you burn. That burning is beautiful. You, learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the ground. Okay. Then I crash back down to the learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the each of us is gonna crash back down at least once, and that once and the twice is beautiful. You coming back around now, spin all that straw into gold and a beautiful you. Looking like one time now you're never gonna guess that I'm Rumpelstiltskin, but each of us is Rumpelstiltskin, each of us is golden, each of us is beautiful. You, Each of us looks like a troll. Each of us looks like a mermaid that is beautiful. Each of us big red eyes, big blue eyes, big green eyes are beautiful. Each of us knows that the secret's in the trees. You just gotta listen. Listening is beautiful. You put it on the top, then you take it back down, dust it off, cause the dust was beautiful. Everyone knows that you better duck down or you're gonna bang your head in. That is beautiful. Little tiny doors and little tiny windows, little tiny cars are beautiful. All of the lights started shining, blinding my eyes, and my eyes see beautiful. Every time you come back down from the top, you crash, and the crashing is beautiful. You learn to fly, then you crash back down to the. Learn to fly, then you crash back down to the. Learn to fly, then I crash back down to the. Learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the little tiny molecule of oxygen is beautiful. Little tiny mouse turd is beautiful. Every single word that you read or you write is beautiful. Each of us is beautiful. The bond, the lights reveal beautiful. You sit inside the dark and that is beautiful. You dance inside yourself and your heart just beats full of blood and the blood is beautiful. You open up the door, walk inside, open up your eyes and then you see. And then you see everything that was shining bright and you realize that everything is beautiful. Wow! Everybody knows, but you never found out. No one told you that the world is freaking beautiful. You nothing left to fear. But even if you fear, then the fear is beautiful. You never gonna know unless you ask, cause the question and the answers are both so beautiful. You come back down and the stairs just creaking now, and a cookie in your pocket. You just whisper to your grandma that I love you so much, grandma. Everybody knows that grandmas are beautiful. You learn to fly, then I crash back down to the. Learn to fly, then I crash back down to the. Learn to fly, then I crash back down to the. Learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the. One more time and the one more time is beautiful. Two more times and that was beautiful. Three more times and you will find that the third and the fourth time are beautiful. 5 times more is a beautiful. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 beautiful. 12 and 32 and everybody knows that 14 is beautiful. 15, 16, 2, 17 now when we take a little time, and 18's kinda okay, but 19's fun, and then 20 is banging. 21 is cool, 22 is cooler, 23 is the coolest ever. 24 now is beautiful, 25 is beautiful, and you are beautiful. Learn to fly, then I crash back down to the. Learn to fly, then I crash back down to the. Learn to fly. Then I crash back down to the. Learn to fly. And then I crash back down to the. Learn to fly, then I crash back down. Learn to fly, then I crash back down. Learn to fly, then I crash back down to the. Learn to fly, then I crash back down to the ground. As you were wondering what the end of that sentence was. Spoiler alert.
Where we crash.
It's the ground.
It's the ground.
And this next one is the woods.
Something
I'm not
about the
mistaken.
woods.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Ooh la la. synthesizer in this one? Are they mad? In the dark. Oh wait. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 dark woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. Can you smell the hide of the wolf now? Can you see the great and snarling snout of the wolf? Oh, the eyes of the wolf in the light of the moon come shining. The eyes of the wolf in the light of the moon come shining now. Can you hear it now? Up in the distance, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. Can you hear it now? Up in the distance, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. Can you hear it now? Up in the distance, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. Can you hear it now? Up in the distance, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. The great massive paw of the wolf now left its mark in the sand, left its claws there down in the sand. Now you see that wolf come howling now. See that wolf in your eyes now. Wolf come hunt your eyes. Now that wolf come down in your dreams. Everybody knows that you sleep in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. Everybody knows that you're trying to keep your secrets in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. Everybody knows that you're trying to stay high in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. Everybody knows you can't keep it outside in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. Everybody know the wolf now. Everybody know the wolf come howling. Everybody know the yellow eye of the wolf. Everybody know that gray hide now, that gray hide hiding now. Everybody know the hunt. Everybody know the smell of the wolf. Everybody know you can't hide now. Everybody know you can't go down. Everybody know that the wolf gonna chase it. Everybody know that the wolf gonna run. Everybody know that the little wolf buck. Everybody know that the wolf comes sign. Everybody knows that you wanna come hide in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the 100,000 wolf come sighing now. 100,000 wolf now. 100,000 wolf now. 100,000 wolf come. 100,000 wolf come howling now. 100,000 wolf underneath the moon. 100,000 wolf in the dark. 100,000 wolf do nothing now. 100,000 wolf come smelling your eye. 100,000 wolf in the back of the car. 100,000 wolf in the back of the car now. Don't be afraid of the wolf in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. Don't be afraid of the wolf, they said in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark. Everybody said that it's gonna be fine now. Everybody said that the wolf don't nothing. Everybody said that the wolf won't hurt you. Here I am in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark now. dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the dark, in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the. Everybody knows the smell of the wool. The wool comes sniffing out around your door. Now everybody knows that wool. Everybody knows that wolf come camping, howling, and his eyes are yellow. Everybody knows that big long tooth now. Everybody know that wolf. Everybody know that wolf is howling. Everybody know that wolf. Everybody know that wolf come bite you. Everybody know that wolf. Everybody knows that you wanna be here now. Everybody knows that Grande's here now. Grande para, E means something. E means something. In the dark, in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. In the dark, 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 in the woods. That's a song about darkness sort of enveloping a forest or something.
Or something.
I forget when we wrote it, we were in a certain place. It's hard to get back there. It's hard to get back there. It's hard to find the Jay Gillespie that sang those words. Now it's just pantomime or whatever. I don't know what the term is for it. Now, 70. Remember that number. Remember that number. Remember that number. 70 now. 70 now. I'm begging you, please. I'm begging you, please. Just remember that number. Remember that number. Blow it on the highway.
Blow it on the highway.
Blow it on the highway. Blow it on the highway. And 70 are dead now. 70 lives. 70 beautiful lives. 70 lives. Each of them now just a stain on the highway. 70 lives plus the bus driver, plus a bus driver, plus a bus driver. 71 dead there on the highway. Blow it on the highway.
Blow it on the
Blow it on the
highway.
highway. Blow it on the highway. Blow it on the highway. Now it's 71 are dead. Each of us knows someone dead on a highway. Each of us seen someone out there just dead on the highway. Each of us could be someone dead on a highway. Did you think about that? The next time someone dies, it could be you dead on the highway. Blow it on the highway.
Blow it on the
Blow it on the highway. Blow it on the highway. Blow it on the highway. Now 72 are dead. That's 70 kids from the local high school, one bus driver and one viewer. Each of them is dead. It was sad, yes. It was sad, yes. But all kinds of things sometimes happen, including blowouts on the highway. Blow it 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 on the highway. Now 73 are down. Who was the last one, you wonder? Could be anyone. Anyone could die on a highway. Someone said, someone wonderful once said, in a book or in a movie, or in a poem, or an article in a magazine. They said, anyone can die on a highway. And then they said, but can you live on a highway? Blow it on the highway. 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 Now 74 are dead. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. Sometimes that's just the way that it goes. Sometimes that's just the way that it goes. Each of us is gonna die. Each of us now. Just a big old sack full of blood. And outside of that sack just keeps getting weaker now. I know my big fat meat sack ain't as sturdy as it used to be. How about you? How about you? How's your meat sack? Your meat sack doing good?
It should be
Your
your
meat sack
recipe.
need a little bit of maintenance. Just wondering as we stroll haphazardly through this life. Just one human being on a live stream on Twitch looking at another human being and saying, how is your meat sack? Your meat sack good? Saying, blow it on the highway,
Blow it out.
blow it on the highway,
Blow it on the
blow it on the
highway.
highway,
Blow it out.
blow it on the highway, blow it on the highway, now suddenly bombing down. Never coming back again. Each of them up in heaven, some of them down in hell, but they never coming back again. Every time you get in your car now, every time you go for a drive, know that you might be the next. Blow it on the highway, blow it on the highway,
Blow it on the
blow it on the highway, blow it on the highway, blow it on the highway, now highway, blow it down.
Down on that song.
Man.
71, actually. 71.
71.
Actually. I
71.
forgot about the driver.
We always, everyone rushes to bemoan the death of 70 valedictorians from across the country, but nobody wants to talk about the driver.
About the driver.
Except for me, skiddly bop bop doobity. I just come calling out, just come calling out. Your deepest, darkest dream. Dark there, oh, it's dark there in your dreams. But it's perfect, it's perfect, it's perfect. For the boogeyman.
He's the boogeyman.
You all know me, call me the boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
Don't you freak out, I'm from the boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
Never gonna hide and verse scream, boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
Just be cool, just call me the boogeyman. Yes, I see you there with my one old rotted eye. Got my one old rotted eye. Got my one old rotted eye. But I got two rotten hands. One old rotten eye. Everyone knows that I stink. My one old rotten eye. Everyone says I stink. One old rotten eye. Everyone says I'm ugly. My one old rotten eye. Everyone says I'm crawling. My one old rotten eye. Now everybody knows I'm here with my one old rotten eye. Now everybody knows I'm scary. I got one old rotten eye. Now everybody knows I tell you what you call me the boogeyman. 2 times 3 equal the boogeyman. Never get cold or hot out of boogeyman. Never gonna hide or scream out the boogeyman. Never gonna stop to shut out the boogeyman. Walk it, yeah, walk it, yeah, walk it, yeah, walk it. Walk it, yeah, walk it, oh yeah, walk it like a boogeyman. Walking and walking and walking like a boogeyman, yeah, I see it. Walking and walking and walking and walking, boogeyman. Walking, yeah, boogeyman. Is that a boogeyman? I don't get it. I see you walking over there, boogeyman. Walking there, walking now, and walking there, boogeyman. Walking there, walking now, and walking the boogeyman. Walking and walking the boogeyman. Each of us walking just like the boogeyman. I've been walking just like the boogeyman. I guess that you can call me the boogeyman. Each of us look at me, say boogeyman. Never gonna run or hide like a boogeyman. Little bit of oyster, little bit of boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
Everybody want to be with the boogeyman. Just one secret, tell you to boogeyman. Never gonna be back that tied to boogeyman. Just go sail and catch me, the boogeyman. Every single fish, every single man, and call me the boogeyman. Big old now, the skin just running right off my face, running right off my face, cause you look at me and say, you're a boogeyman. Got 2 eyes, but the one I gone. Got 2 eyes, but the one I gone. The one that I got left just hanging out strong. To the boogeyman. 2 arm, 2 leg, yeah, but I ain't got feet and I ain't got hands. Everybody knows that my head's so stringy. Why? Boogeyman. Don't get a hard, don't get a soft now. All my bones was broken, crawling around in some big old pair of pants. And why? I'm a boogeyman. Crawling up under the bed of your sister too. Everybody knows that I eat some children, I'm a boogeyman. It's not that scary though, really. It's just kind of all about a reputation. You just know that somewhere out there, there's someone who can understand you. The boogeyman impulse is strong. The boogeyman impulse is scary to some, but the boogeyman impulse, ooh, what a rush. What a rush, living your life like a boogeyman. That rush slide, you're living like a boogeyman. You driving fast cars, dating fast women, ooh, living that life of a boogeyman. Everybody knows down in Miami, down in the South Dade, everybody knows a good one, boogeyman. Coming through 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 in the morning now. Everybody knows how loose and fast and fresh it gets when you're a boogeyman. Climbing up a tree, over a wall, through the streets and through the sewers. Everyone knows that you're gonna get there anyhow. Cause you're a boogeyman. Running on the back of a meteor, back of an asteroid, back of a comet, back of a jet plane now. Where's he gonna land? He lands like a boogeyman, drinking and smoking and eating red meat and treating his body like it was a gutter. That's a boogeyman. Running fast, running slow. Ooh, he walking now. He walking and he's sitting up and he talking like a boogeyman. Everybody know he coming down from his mighty throne. You live on top of that mountain. You live alone up there, you boogeyman. So wise and such benevolence inside the boogeyman. How'd you get such deep and seated knowledge? Boogeyman, quiet. Boogeyman never answers now. Boogeyman ain't gonna let you off the hook that easy. No. The boogeyman makes you work for it. Boogeyman makes you work for it. And once you work for it, it just feels so nice. Well, boogeyman puts out his hand, says, my son, I think you're ready. And then you rise from your knees and say, I can do it. Congratulations, the next generation of boogeyman, ready to terrorize all the youth of the world. It's a brand new boogeyman, brand new boogeyman. It's a brand new boogeyman, brand new boogeyman. It's a brand new boogeyman, brand new boogeyman. It's a brand new boogeyman, a brand new boogeyman. Oh,
Boogeyman.
everyone points at me, said a boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
Don't be scared, I am just a boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
Each of us learns and grows from the boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
No one seems to gather the boogeyman. Boogeyman as state of enlightenment. Boogeyman as nirvana.
Don't you understand?
Okay. Now it's time to do a song about with a weird story. that'll be hard
Unlike
to
the
follow.
Boogeyman story.
Yeah, Boogeyman is a straightforward redemption tale.
Mhm.
But this one's out there. This one's out there. This one's freaking out there. Oh my God, this one's out there. Out there. When we're together, no, we're not that far.
We're together,
No,
we're
we're not
that
far. We're together, no, not that far.
We're together,
No, we are not far. We're together, no, not that far.
we're together,
No, we are not far.
we're together.
No, not that far. We're together, no, we are not far. I sit, gripping the arms of my seat. How can a captain reveal to his crew that all is lost? Our reactors are down, and our power supply won't get us through the night. No, when we're together, no, we're not that far.
We're together,
No, not that far. We're together, no, not that far.
we're together,
No, we are not far. We're together, no, not that far.
we're together,
No, not that far. We're together, no, we're not that far.
we're together.
No, not that far. The captain's thoughts wander back to the times he shared with his crew all across the galaxy. So many cultures encountered, so many artifacts recovered, so many mysteries of the universe. And the captain, he thinks about his crew with families back on the home planet. His engineer will never see his kid graduate. His doctors will never see his children marry. And no one will ever see the future. And the captain, he thinks about these things. And he says, at least we're not that far. When we're together, no, not that far.
We're together,
No, we are not far.
we're together,
No, not far. We're together, no, we are not far. We're together, no, not far.
we're together,
No, we're not far. We're together, no, not that far.
we're together.
No, not far. And the captain's thoughts turn back to his own family, his children and his wife back on their home planet. So many years, so much time together, so much love, all to end in the next 7 hours. The captain looks down at his chronometer and he thinks about the moments that will be lost. All based on a single action that seemed to have such small amounts of consequence. But in the great swirling, mysterious wheel of time, no one can fathom the machinations of the universe. The sun grows to life, creates, and then dies. Whole universes existing in between the molecules of our body. Entire civilizations of people erased in the blink of an eye. Entire cultures born, grown, dead, all existing. Every grain of sand on the beach is a whole universe to someone. And we, in our infinite hubris, believe ourselves to be so important. But across the great vastness of space, 1 million people are thinking the same thought. I alone am worthy. I alone possess strength. I alone have wisdom. But that's untrue when we're together, no, not that far.
We're together,
No, not far. We're together, no, we are not far.
we're together,
No, not far. We're together, no, not far.
we're together,
No, we are not far. We're together, no, not far.
we're together.
No, not far. Sometimes you can't do it. You can't. It's scary, man. It's scary out there. The universe is big.
It's a big
I think we
universe.
all learned something about that. But the thing is, how does that story end? Does the ship? Does it matter? The universe is so big.
Tune in next week.
Yeah, it's cereal. Oh man, another song about a burrito. That's all you get.
That's all the song is.
Look into the sky. The sky, of course, is a burrito. Each of your thoughts inside your hand becomes a burrito. Now is a moment in time, and time is burritos. Each of us knows that the light shines down upon a burrito. Inside the earth, inside the water is a burrito. You're never gonna find yourself alone with a burrito. The flavor and the textures of burritos. Everybody knows at least one or two burritos. Bean, 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 cheese burrito. Big bean, big bean, big cheese, big burrito. Bean, 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 burrito. Bean, bean, cheese, bean, 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 that is burrito. Look inside yourself, your soul's a burrito. Made up of infinite tiny other burritos. Turtles and tortoises are all burritos. Every kind of bear is a burrito. Burrito. Everyone knows sometimes there are ads in burritos. Something gets cut out, something put back in inside a burrito. Each of our eyes tuned to spot burritos. Rods and cones designed to take in burritos. Each of us knows it's simply a burrito, but a lot of us are prone to overthink a burrito. Keep it simple, meat and bean and cheese burritos. If you are scared, just know a burrito. Bean, bean, cheese, burrito. Bean, 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 burrito. Bean, cheese, meat, dumb, big burrito. Everybody wants to know me, they just know I'm a burrito. You drive a car, you drive a truck, you drive a burrito. You fly a plane, you fly a boat, you fly a burrito. Look in the sky, the stars above us are made of burritos. Shining brightly a million miles away from a burrito. Reach inside your pocket, pull out a gun or a burrito. Each of them is a tool capable of good or evil. Each of us knows that we are burritos. Each of us knows you fall asleep on Xanax and burritos. Take a moment, look inside of a burrito. At least now you are well rested and you're a burrito. We are all walking towards our death or towards burritos. Put a gun in the hand of a kid or a hand of burritos. Everyone knows that a letter in the postage is a burrito. Twisted and turned upon a spit, call me a burrito. Bean, meat, cheese. Burrito. Big, 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 big burrito. Beans and cheeses and meats are burritos. Now it's your time to shine like a burrito. 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 Meat, bean, cheese, burrito. Bean, bean, cheese. Yo, bean, bean, bean. Meat, meat, little bit of cheese burrito. All the cheese, all the meat, no beans, burrito. I saw God was a burrito. Mayor Phil Rico is just a suit full of burritos. Barack Obama has a mouth full of burrito. Karl Marx wrote a manifesto of burritos. Everybody knows that the train lands a burrito. Everybody knows the weight of a burrito. Triangles, squares, octagons, and burritos. Never gonna tell you the secret of a burrito.
Big bean, big cheese,
Bean, big cheese burrito.
Big bean, big cheese, big burrito.
Bean, meat, cheese burrito.
Big cheese, big burrito.
Bean, meat, cheese burrito. Big bean, big bean, big bean.
Big burrito. Big bean.
Bean, bean, meat, cheese.
Big burrito.
Burrito?
Big cheese.
Bean,
big
meat,
burrito.
cheese. Bean,
Big bean, big cheese.
meat,
Big burrito.
big. All right, we'll be back in 10 minutes. I did not communicate the end of this set well at all to anyone, and that's me. Grandma, can you see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Am I here? Grandma, I want you to see me. Grandma, can you hear me? Grandma, are we together? Grandma, are you even here? My grandma can't see me, but my grandma is here. And if my grandma can't hear me, my people now. Grandma, look at me. Grandma, look at me. Grandma, look at me. Or are you blind? I can't see. I can't see you. I can't see me. Am I real? Lips that see. My eyes can't see me. Eyes that see me now. Or are you real? Grandma, come running now. Grandma, come silent. Oh, Grandma is hidden now. Grandma is real. Grandma, go running through the mouths, through the caves now. Grandma up in heaven now. Is Grandma blind? Grandma full of treasure. Grandma mountain lion. Grandma's a puma. Grandma, are you real? Grandma twists. Grandma turns. Now the grandmas are dancing. The grandmas are real. Now grandmas come down. Grandmas upward. Grandmas know me now. Or grandma's real. If the grandma is roaring. If the grandma is screaming. Grandmas that see me. Or grandma's real. Grandmas come down from the mountain. Now grandma's in the valley. Grandma don't know me now. Grandma see. Grandma's real now. Grandma see me. Come back, Grandma. Grandma's real now. I can't see, but you can't see me. Grandma see me. Grandma's real now. I'm on the back of a lion. He's roaring. Mouth of a cave. Now the mouth of a grandma. Grandma with whispering secrets she'd tell me. Grandma's just sipping her tea, she's real. Grandma is nowhere, Grandma is nothing. Grandma is here, Grandma is real. Grandma of numbers, Grandma of weasel. Grandma of rat tooth, Grandma is real. Grandma come laughing, Grandma misfortune. Grandma who knows that the future is real. Grandma screaming with a grandma tooth. Now grandma knows that her grandma's real. There's truth in a grandma. There are lies in a grandma. Everything in grandmas, because grandmas are real. I can't see you. Can you see me? Am I real? Eyes that see, my lips can't see me. Can you see me, or am I real? eyes that see you, and then you see me, but I can't see me, 'cause am I real? Walking alone through a desert, through nothing, walking alone, wondering, am I real? Now, each of us knows that the water is pouring from inside the mothers and the rivers you see. Now, everyone knows that you can't find a horse that is apt to drink, and a horse is real. Now, everyone knows that you come wander love freely. Now, everyone knows that you are real. Now, I can't see. Now, you can't see me. Can we see now? Or am I real? Come in and see me. Come in and see me. Can you see me? Or am I real? Grandma now with the eyes of a jackal now. Grandma with the roots of a tree. Grandma walks all these streets, she is screaming now. Grandma says, are you me? I said, Grandma, I said, can you see me? I said, Grandma, am I even real? And Grandma said, I can see you. Grandma can't hear me, but Grandma said, I think we all are dead. And Grandma said, we all are dead now. My grandma said, we all are dead. My grandma said, we are all dead. My grandma said, I can't see you. I'm not real. I can't see me. Can you see me? Or am I real? If grandma can see me, but you can't see me, if grandma's dead, then am I even real? It turns out they were both dead the whole time. The narrator and the grandma.
Twist.
It was like a Sixth Sense thing. M. Night Shyamalan type of
Spoiler
thing.
alert.
Spoiler, both the boy and the grandma in this story were dead the whole time. That's why they could only see each other, but other people thought they weren't real.
Because they're dead.
Uh-oh.
I'm a snake.
If
I'm
you
a
think
snake.
I'm a snake, everybody
I'm a
wants.
snake.
I guess I'm a snake now.
I'm a snake.
Every day of the week, if you say I'm a snake, then I guess I'm a snake now. Every day of the week, you just call me a snake, so I guess I'm a snake.
I'm a snake.
Every day of the week, where you call me a snake, so I guess I'm a snake. So I'm slithering now, slithering down a road, and I'm basking in the sun, oh yeah. But that gives you no right to point at me and say that I'm a snake. Think about yourself, I guess I'm. But if you feel the need to boil me down to my most basic physical attributes, then yes. Then I guess I'm a snake.
I'm a snake.
Every day of the week. If you think I'm a snake, then I guess I'm a snake.
I'm a snake.
Every day of the week. If you think I'm a snake, then I guess I'm a snake. And so I got a mouthful of mouse, and that makes you feel good just to call me a snake. I guess you build yourself up. I guess you're such a strong man, 'cause I guess I'm a snake. Look me right in my eye, and then you say it to my face. You just say that I'm a snake. And all my hatchlings are here, all my brood is right here, and you just call me a snake.
I'm a snake.
Every day of the week, 7 days of the week, you just call me a snake.
I'm a snake.
So I'm shedding my skin, so what, I'm a snake.
I'm a snake.
If you think that it's cool to just point at somebody and just say they're a snake, well then that's on you, buddy. That's on you, 'cause I guess I'm a snake. And so we're out there with our scales, and we're smelling with our tongues, oh yeah. I said we're out here, and we're shedding our skin, and we're smelling with our tongues, oh yeah. And then we're out here, And we're hatching out of eggs and we're smelling with our tongues, oh yeah! And we're doing it now for the cause of the snake, cause all of us are snakes, oh yeah! I'm a snake, oh yeah! I am a snake, oh yeah! I am a snake, oh yeah!
I'm a snake.
Every day of the week! Uh-huh. Is it the best song about a snake ever? I don't think it is.
But maybe.
But it's not the worst. It could be. There's only time will prove us right or wrong in what we've done here. All of us. You included. Oh man, I would love it. Yeah, like that. Now with the secrets of your fathers, know that we are unsustainable now. Each of us carries, each of us retires now. Each of us knows that we are unsustainable now. You and me, the elderly, the children, each of these people is unsustainable now. It's unsustainable. We are all unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. Oh, unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable now. Walk amongst the trees. Walk amongst the trees. Walk amongst the trees and know it's unsustainable now. Reach up, grab hold of the clouds and never let go and know that the clouds are unsustainable. Each of us walking and running and lying and talking and sleeping. It's unsustainable now. To the past, to the future, to the present now. Each of us remains unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. 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 This is unsustainable now. Each of us is whole and broken and true. Each of us is pure and we are unsustainable now. The stairway is created and discarded and broken and left to rot. It's unsustainable. Each of us carves our name into the tree of time. It grows more slowly. It grows unsustainable now. The lights, the gas, the leopards, the lemurs, the lemurs, all of these things are unsustainable. The river, the seas, the lakes, and the trees, and the wolverines, all of these things are unsustainable. Open the window. Let the wind in. The wind becomes the secret. It's unsustainable. Fire and water and air and dirt and shit and stains are unsustainable now. Each of our eyes peeled on unsustainable now. Each of us stands upon the cliffs. It's unsustainable. Open the window, open the door, open the basement, tear down the future. It's unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This right here is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. We took a moment to ourselves, discovered that we're unsustainable, drove towards the cliff of unsustainability. Each of us knows, each of us knows, each of us knows, each of us knows we're unsustainable now. The beaver fighting the river is unsustainable now. The oil inside of our engine is unsustainable. The Tootsie Roll inside a Tootsie Pop is unsustainable. The bubble gum inside a Blow Pop is unsustainable. Big League Chew is unsustainable. It's true now. Lemon heads, they are unsustainable. Cherry sours, they're unsustainable now. Every single candy, it is unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable right now. It's unsustainable. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. 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 This is unsustainable right now. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable now. Take it all the way up to the Supreme Court and let the Chief Justice tell you that it's unsustainable. Get yourself a Lunchable, put it ham, cheese, not enough crackers because it's unsustainable. Everything you've ever known, everything you've ever wanted, every place you've ever gone is unsustainable. Now the wave crashes and the wave recedes, and each of us knows that the waves are unsustainable. Now open it up, close it back down. The Indian in the cupboard could have told you it was unsustainable. Now the people, the dolphins, the turtles, the urchins, the corals now are unsustainable. The way it goes, the way it was, it's just the way it is now. The way is unsustainable now. We walk towards, we run towards, we die for. Each of us knows it's unsustainable now. Guns and trees, tanks and boulders and rocks and beer are unsustainable. Drink it down, shoot it up, and eat it all, and eat it all, eat it all, and eat it all. It's unsustainable now. Spend the money, buy the thing, go the places. Each of us knows that it's unsustainable now. Each of the days and the nights and the weeks and months and years, and it's unsustainable. You know it to be true, but you don't want to see it. So I tell you right now, don't even worry about it. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable now. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable, right? This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. Whoops. This is unsustainable. This is unsustainable. I tell you what, I'm just kidding. Everything is fine. It'll all work out. Everything will turn out just fine. It's completely sustainable. Everything, we got plenty of oil, plenty of air, plenty of sunlight, plenty of fuel. It's totally sustainable. Everybody knows that you should have as many kids as you can because there is an almost infinite number of resources, because everything about the planet that we're on is 100% sustainable. We're good now. This is sustainable. This right here is sustainable now. This is sustainable. This right here is sustainable. This is sustainable. This right here is sustainable. This is sustainable. This is sustainable.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Nailed it. Listen, it was hyperbole. At worst, it was hyperbole.
At worst.
I promise everything's fine. We talked about it and we decided that
It's fine.
it's fine, okay? You don't
Everything's fine.
come knocking on my door. We have achieved complete and total sustainability. Everything, listen, through a combination of policy and proactiveness on the part of the general population, we have reached 100% sustainability.
You heard the end of the song.
No, I was making a point. I'm making
Fixed
a
it.
point of that.
I fixed
I like
it.
just watching this line of completely soaked t-shirt just move. Now a great big wily cat, with his 4-foot-long fangs, his eyes so bloody red now. He just been watching, he just been out there hanging from the roof of a cave in the heart of the darkness, in the heart, in the heart of the darkness, in the heart. in the heart of the darkness, in the heart of the darkness, in the heart of the darkness, in the heart of the darkness. That great big wily bat now, he's doing his best. Can you say the same? Are you as good as that great big wily bat? Are you out there every day just giving it your half-assedness? Is that what you're doing? No, that's not what we want. That's not what we need. Too many people have been just giving it, they gotta try harder. You gotta try harder like that bat. That bat, he wants it all. Wants a better life for his children. Be like that bat with a heart of darkness. The heart of the darkness, in the heart of the darkness, in the heart of the darkness, in the heart, in the heart of the darkness, in the heart of the darkness, in the heart of the darkness, in the heart of the darkness. That bat, he flies. He flies at dusk. He flies at dusk on an unending search for food, for food, for food, for food. That mosquito flavor, it tastes so good with a heart of darkness. You've never been one, you never get two, you're never gonna do it now. That bat, he flies, he sings, he's a song in and of himself. He's a dancer taking center stage. Oh, that bat is beautiful. That bat is something special now. That bat is truly a sight to behold despite his heart full of darkness. Everyone knows a bat now. Give that bat a chance. That bat just might be your best friend despite his heart of darkness. The heart of the darkness, and 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 the heart of the darkness. Fly, bat, fly. Fly and never stop now. Fly into the hearts and the souls of the children now. Fly with your wings of gold. Fly with your beautiful face. Fly now. Please fly and be free. There's a whole world to explore. I want to see you now. In the streets of Paris, I want to see you in Rome, bat. Just fly and fly. I want to see you in the canals of Venice. Just fly now. Oh, bat, I want you to see the Mona Lisa. Bat, I want you to see Da Vinci Code. Bat, I want you to see great big marble bust of a saint and say, wow, what a world. Bat, catch a flight and become one with the universe. Fly to heaven, become one with eternity, become one with everything. You, my bat, have a heart of darkness, heart of the darkness, in the heart of the darkness, the heart of the darkness, in 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 the heart of the darkness. Heart of darkness. Heart of darkness. I knew it was never going to say it right. Heart of darkness. Heart of darkness. Heart of the darkness. In the heart. Man, that word in there. In the heart of the darkness, in the heart, in the heart of the darkness, in the heart of the darkness, in the heart of the darkness, in the heart. That bat roams free, that bat, he knows himself, that bat learns something of truth from his travels now, that bat understands what it means to be a bat. He also understands what it means to be a human being. Can you say the same? Do you have the level of self-awareness as a bat who has traveled to Rome by plane? Can you even wrap your mind around it? No, you seem uneducated compared to that particular bat. So what? He's got a heart of darkness. So what? So what? It doesn't matter. I think all of us occasionally from time to time might find that we have a heart of darkness. Just like that with great big wily bat. Flying on a plane, just get back out to Rome, seeing art, experiencing life. That bat's done more in his life that I could ever dream of. That bat's been to Venice. That bat has seen the Sphinxes of Egypt. That bat has lived life in such a way as to be an inspiration to all of us mammals.
Well traveled.
What is your plan? How are you going to fulfill your destiny in the world in the same way as this great big wily bat? What is your plan here? What is your plan to make it happen? I tell you one thing, you're going to need darkness in the heart, the darkness in the heart,
of the darkness,
in the heart,
of the
darkness in the heart, in the heart of the darkness in the heart, darkness in the heart, the 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 darkness. That's how that song ends. It's the only way it could
The
end.
only way it could end.
Are you living your life in such a way as to be an inspiration to others, much like this bat? Or are you just wasting your days?
That's the question, though.
That's the question, and that's what the song is about. It's about that question. In the subtle white shades in the field of snow, 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 in the field of snow. Little tiny bunny, it just keeps running from the mouth of the fox's constant chases. Everybody knows that the bunny's gotta find his own way hiding from the foxes. Foxes have teeth and the foxes smell them. Foxes give chase and the foxes keep running. Everyone wants to be a bunny. Each of us wants in the field of snow. Now, subtle white shades in the field of snow. 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 In the field of snow. Field of snow. Each of us knows now 1 more second. Gotta be longer. Know the rabbits. 2 times boxes. Constant chasing. Eyes are glowing. They can smell me. I've gotta run 'cause I'm a rabbit. Gotta get home to my little burrow. Everything is fine just as long as I'm hidden. But I gotta go out to eat those grasses. Little tiny bunny who just keeps running and falling in ice and snow. That bunny ain't nothing, but the bunny is fine. That bunny is here in the field of snow. Subtle white shades 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 in the field of snow. In the field of snow. Field of snow. Shades in the field of snow. Subtle white 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 shades in the field of snow. Field of snow. Field of snow. laughing and hiding and knowing and loving. Now every little bunny with a second with a secret now. A little bit of fur and a foot that's lucky. Little tiny bunny in the field of snow just laughing and chasing and running and playing. He never knows a fox is just right around the corner. No, never knows nothing. Little tiny bunny just lives his life so light and free like a feather on the wind. Now everyone needs to learn to be the bunny. Everybody needs to learn to hop and play with a furry pelt that is soft and luscious. Big long ears that can hear them coming, and everybody wants to be a little tiny bunny, but nobody wants to put in any freaking effort. You gotta work hard, just like the rabbit, just jumping and eating on carrots. But you don't believe in nothing. You never be nothing. You're never gonna be as true and pure as a rabbit now. So white shades in the field of snow. So white shades in the field of snow. 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 Shades in the field of snow. It's still fading. I'll just.
So it's
You wanna-
so cool.
It's
Why'd
just
you guys
still-
stop?
I'd still, there's 8 minutes of fade left. We have not. I tell you, we just haven't even started fading it out yet. It just seems like we have. So.
Stormy night.
Coming in on a stormy night. Coming in on a stormy night. Coming out on a stormy night. Coming in on a stormy night. Everybody wanna run now. Everybody wanna say that's fine. Everybody coming back down now. Everybody wanna run and one now. How? Everybody wanna be here too. Everybody else wanna be just with you. Everybody wanna drive so fast, but it drives so fast on a stormy night. Coming in on a stormy night. Coming out on a stormy night. Coming home in a stormy night. Coming in on a stormy. Everybody wanna come back down. Now you find me here now. Everybody wanna be one time now. One time through the window come running. Everybody wanna take one step. Don't do you much or nothing. Everybody wanna be back one time. Come back down now. Come back in. Everybody wanna be the door, but you can't find me. Unlocked or open. Everybody wanna come back in. Wanna take one thing that they never find. Everybody wanna stop like a monkey in a tree. Everybody wanna come back down from the top of the mountain like a little man. Everybody wanna put one foot on the back and walk and say they worth it. Everybody wanna get some money, come back down on a stormy. Coming in on a stormy night. Coming out on a stormy night. Coming in on a stormy night. Coming in on a stormy night. Coming in on a stormy night, coming on, coming on, coming in on a stormy night, coming out, coming out, coming out on a stormy night, coming on, coming in on a stormy night. Everybody wanna run now, run backward 'cause you cannot hide now. Everybody wants to see you with your butt in a chair and you just keep watching. Just watch it now with the Coca-Cola and the Mountain. And they come back down now from the street, and it does go nowhere. Everybody wants to see the buildings, everybody wants to run. Everybody gotta dance here sometime, everybody got a loaded gun. Everything coming back down now, back down from the top of something. Well, I'm not something now, got me and I'm feeling nowhere. You said there's something else or something else, but the lights won't hide it. The lights won't hide it now, 'cause we are on a stormy night. Coming on, coming in on a stormy night, coming out, coming out, coming out on a stormy night, coming home, coming home, coming home on a stormy night, coming in, coming in, coming in on a stormy night.
Stormy.
It is a stormy night out there. That's the truth though, but Jack, that's a fact. Jeez Louise.
That's
Track.
the facts, Jack.
Dude, if you want to try to sugarcoat it, you can, man, but you'd be lying.
What should be lying?
You'd be lying to me. You'd be
Lying
lying
to me, to
yourself.
lying to yourself.
The only thing that what comes after a stormy night? A big swarm of beetles.
Oh, that's true.
That's what
Oh,
happens.
that's organic.
That's right. It's organic. Now each of us now come back. Each of us knows a bug has 2 antennas and 2 eyes and an exoskeleton now. Coming back down with a bug. Each of us knows that a bug crawls across the ground and a bug has a hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Talk about hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. We've got hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Talk about hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Now, lift up the log. What do you find there? Lift up the log and tell me what you will find there. Lift up that log and tell me what you find there. An army of bugs with exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Talk about hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. We have hard exoskeleton there. Hard exoskeleton. Talk about hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Now I crawl upon the ground. I am a bug. I crawl upon the ground. I am a bug. I'm a bug. I crawl upon the ground. I am a bug. You're a bug, and there are millions of bugs crawling across the ground. You're never gonna see us coming, never gonna hear us coming, never gonna know we're coming. We are the bugs. Now you're never gonna feel us coming, never gonna know that we are coming. You're never gonna see us coming, 'cause we're the bugs. And with hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton, talk about hard exoskeleton, hard exoskeleton, we have hard exoskeleton, hard exoskeleton, oh, hard exoskeleton, hard exoskeleton. Now you see my leg, my jointed legs, see my carapace, you see my antenna and my jointed abdomen, you see me alone on the ground. You think I can squash that bug, and maybe you can squash this bug right now. But for every bug you squash, you weaponize a million bugs. Those million bugs are coming for you. We're gonna eat your eyes and skin. You're never gonna be able to stop us, to stop the bug. You're never gonna be able to stop us, to stop the bug. You're never going to stop us. You can never stop the bug with the hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Talk about hard exoskeleton. Hard hard exoskeleton. We have hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. He's got a hard exoskeleton. The hard exoskeleton. Now the bugs are gonna get you. Bugs is gonna get you. Bugs is gonna get you. Let you do something real soon. You gotta change your ways. You gotta change the ways. You gotta change the ways you step upon me. My children now, your big black boot on my back. Big black boot of the human being. That big black boot upon my back. Big black boot of the human being. That big black boot upon my back. Big black boot upon that human. Now human is me with a big black boot on my hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton secret. Hard exoskeleton. Coming back a hard exoskeleton. We have hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. What? Hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Well, I bet the human beings can take them down with the hard exoskeleton, and I've got a soft exoskeleton, but I think that the bugs can really take me down with their hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Talking about a hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. We got all together. Hard exoskeleton now. Hard exoskeleton. But us human beings sure seem like we're so much bigger and stronger than the bugs, even though our skeleton is an endoskeleton and the bugs have an exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Talk about hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. Talk about hard exoskeleton. Hard exoskeleton. We got a hard exoskeleton. I bet I can just squash a bug.
Every time you step on one, millions.
Man, what is this band into? Just smoking weed, drinking coffee drinks. I see you out there. Waving your hand. Each of us knows a secret that's worth telling, and I will tell you a secret right now. You are special, and that's something I believe. Each of us knows that there are paths that are worth walking, even if that path leads up the side of a mountain. You just gotta believe that. Everyone knows that there are places worth seeing and things worth doing that are difficult and complicated and hard. It's true. But you got to look inside yourself and decide if it was worth it. And once you decide that it's worth it, I suggest that you continue to believe. I look at you, I look at me, and I believe. There are times in our lives we need to believe. Be a person, be the type of person that believes in you and me. Well, we can just believe. You walk slowly if you need to walk slowly. Don't be sad to take a moment to catch your breath, to get your bearings now. It's hard to feel lost, and it's so easy to feel lost, and it just seems like more often more people are feeling lost, but you gotta find your way out of that sort of situation. It makes absolutely no difference what that situation might be. That's what's so universal, and that's what's so true about the kinds of things that happen to you when you can just believe. You and all of us, well, we believe. There are moments and seconds and years to believe. I believe in you. Do you believe in me? In you, and me, and we. Each of us now, you walk and you stumble and you stub your toe and you fall out of bed and you drink old milk, and things just sometimes seem hard. It just seems hard. But you got to know that you're always going to be able to turn a corner. You know, you've made it this far, and you've made it this long, and you've got people that love you, and you've got people that believe in you, and you've got things that are worth doing, and you've got a million little choices that you're going to make every day that are going to impact the world around you. If you will just believe, because it's worth it to spend your time and to believe. You're beautiful and you are special, and this is something that I believe. All of us and all of you and everyone, you just believe, are something worth doing now, because you believe. We need to believe now. All of this now, all of this just believe. Cause I believe, you believe, and we believe, and I believe now. The universe does not want you to fail. I cannot stress this enough. The universe wants you to succeed, and this is something I believe now. So just do it, man. Just lean into it. Just ride that thing. There's going to be ups and downs and good and bad and love and hate. You're going to throw up sometimes and poop your pants a little and you're going to lose a pair of shoes you like, and somebody's going to steal money from you, and you're going to wind up biting into an apple that you thought was good but it's rotted. But there's also going to be such beautiful moments, sunsets and weddings and the births of children and little tiny baby puppy dogs that lick you on your face, and just all kinds of the ups and downs and the good and the bad and all the people that are around you and everything that you can see and all of the seconds and all of the moments. And together, well, we just believe. That's right, it's the truth. And I believe, you believe, and we believe, and we believe, and you believe, and I believe. Goo believes, and Julie believes, and I believe. Jay believes, and we believe, and Maybelline, and maybe it's Maybelline. Or perhaps she was born with it. Perfectly nailed the ending we wrote. The Maybelline
Exactly.
ending. The Maybelline piano.
Wrote it down
ending.
even.
I could show it to you, but I don't
Wrote
want
it
to.
down.
A short Mother River for the
Sure.
fans.
For the encore?
For the love?
Just for the love of it.
For the encore?
For the y'all want to. Hey, y'all want to
Hey.
hear Mother River?
Hey.
Huh?
Yeah, it sounds like they do. Sounds like they want it.
They want it.
Sounds like they want it.
They want it.
Runs to me. Runs to me.
Mother, come running. Mother.
Runs to me.
Now, mother.
Running.
Each of us knows that the river is sacred and the river is a mother. Birth to the children from the canals inside of the river. Each of us knows that a little tiny dolphin plays in the water. Each of us knows that it falls over rocks and it falls from our mothers. Each of us knows that the second of a river is a moment like no other. But the river comes running from the top down to the bottom and finds a mother. Each of these rivers and mothers and oceans and valleys and mothers and rivers, and each of us knows that the river is a mother and the mother is a river. Mother, river, come right. center of the bottom of the river or mother. I'm never gonna stop from the boulder, the rocks, and the river, the water. All of this snows, drinking and drinking and drinking and drying. Never gonna stop with a river that runs from a mother and runners. There is nowhere else but rivers, and rivers are water. So go back to your mother and find the start beginning of water. I know of the secret told between a mother to a river, but the river has tight lips now, and the river won't tell me any secrets about water. I offered a secret that I heard, that I learned, a secret about a mother, but the river said the secrets of the mother are not worth telling the secrets of the water. But it seems like if the water comes straight from the mother, then secrets of the mother must obviously impact the secrets of the water. Can you hear me? But the river don't listen now. The river just keeps talking about nothing. I try to get the river's attention. Hey, river. But he ain't nowhere. He ain't here with me. He ain't talking about nothing. But the mother is a river. The river is the water, and the water comes running from the top of the mother. River, river,